What? Where did it come from?
I don't know. Suddenly people come and
Hey, on Alok. So where this mother's picture came from?
Oh, I left it when we were counting money.
That's good. Okay, so we are reading this Upadeshamrita, ambrosial advice of Srila Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami, actually, that is the translation done, not translation, it is a translation from that original book of Rupa Goswami. So it is said that 6 great Goswamis were the followers of Sri Chaitanya, who is the incarnation of God of devotion. And Sri Krishna, it is said that Sri Chaitanya is the Krishna and Radha embodied in one body. Radha Krishna, they externally used to cry and weep like Radharani to meet with Krishna, and that internally he was filled with Krishna. So this is the supreme love, devotion, that is the Sri Chaitanya's teachings, and he composed that prayer, what we chant every day, Shikshastakam, 8 verses, which is given, chant the name of the Lord and His glory unceasingly. That prayer, what we chant every day, that is the 6 verses of Sri Chaitanya composed them. And afterwards, Rupa Goswami, out of the 6 of his disciples, Rupa, Sanatana, then it's called 6 names I read just. Rupa, Sanatana, then called Haridas. There are 6 names. Let me see where is that. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's before the footnotes.
Now these are the
6 good and the 6 bad.
The
bad and the good.
That will be then will come. But I'm talking about the 6 names of the hand. Yeah, as you have said. Sonak, Sonak. No, those are Sonak, Sanantana. These 6 are Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Das Raghunath, তারপরে Das Ramananda, and 5 and another one, 6. Right? Just let me see. That is the part. Slow. Achha. So, anyhow, where we have read. So, this is one of the very vital composition of what is called Sri Rupa Goswami. So, we learn from Govinda Das, the personal servant of Sri Chaitanya.
So here is the whole lyrics.
Which is the part? Sri Chaitanya.
Is it Hari Haraya Namo, Krishna Jadavaya Namo, Jadavaya
Madhavaya,
Keshavaya Namo?
এই তো এখানে গোপাল গোবিন্দ রাম মধুসূদন গিরিধারী গোপীনাথ মদন মোহন শ্রী চৈতন্য শ্রী চৈতন্য নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত সীতা হরি গুরু বৈষ্ণব ভাগবত গীতা. These are all the names of Sri Chaitanya and Sri Chaitanya's contemporaries, Nityananda, Advaita, Acharya, and Sita.
Because Sita is also, I think, Rama's Sita and Bhagavad Gita.
No, Sita means body. Sita, that lady was there. What is the name? Anyhow, we are concerned here 6 Goswamis. It is Sri Rupa Goswami who has composed this, collected these verses. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, who are very great devotees of Sri Chaitanya and lived in Vrindavan. They're called 6 Vaishnava saints. And Bhatta Raghunath Bhatta. Sri Rupa, Sanatana, Bhatta Raghunath. There were 2 Raghunath. To make a separation, he's saying Bhatta Raghunath and Das Raghunath. And then Sri Jiva Goswami, Gopala Bhatta. So Bhatta Raghunath, Gopal Bhatta, and Das Raghunath. তাহলে দাস রঘুনাথ, ভট্ট রঘুনাথ, 2 রঘুনাথ, রূপ সনাতন 4, 4, শ্রীজীব and গোপাল। এই 6 গোসাইয়ের করি চরণ বন্দন, যাহা হইতে বিঘ্ন নাশ অভীষ্ট পূরণ। It is Bengali. These are all composed in originally Bengali. Sri Chaitanya was from Bengal, and their compositions of the devotees did that. So 6 out of the 6 such great souls, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Das Raghunath. Hey, we are thinking, who is here? Come.
I was in the kitchen.
Ah. So Rupa Goswami, 6 great disciples of Sri Chaitanya that we are talking. I also had to remember. So, those who read every day, they remember. So Rupa Goswami, Sri Rupa Sanatana, 2, Bhatta Raghunath Bhatta, and Raghunath Das Raghunath, 2, and Gopala Bhatta, and Sri Jiva. So these are the 6. এই 6 Gosai, these are called Gosai. Gosai means Goswami. Our Swami Sarvadevananda was in that Goswami, in that lineage of Goswami. Hello. Swami Sarvadevananda Maharaj was in this Sri Chaitanya's lineage, Goswami family. Go means এখানে Swami. Go means senses. Swami means control. So he who has controlled the senses. Sense control. So that is called Goswami. So actually Goswami, why they are called great Goswamis? Because they have controlled their senses and they have given their mind entirely to Krishna. And that they attain to the state of supreme love called Parabhakti. Raganuga Bhakti. These are all technical terms. Raga means attachment. Anuga means following that. Such a tremendous love for Krishna that normal people not have it. Sri Ramakrishna is to go to that ecstatic love. So that love is Raganuga Bhakti. That means it does not withstand the separation from God in a split second. That's why they feel, they cry, they weep. Their body heat generates so much, like a separation anxiety. It becomes so terrible that ordinary people cannot hold it. That's why that Krishna, that's why even the blinking of an eye appears to be a juga. Jugaitam nimeshena govinda virahena may. For me, it appears to be one age, 12 years. I have not seen Krishna for 12 years. How, when just my eyes close and opens, this split second, I haven't seen him. When you close the eyes, naturally, eye closed means Krishna is standing, you don't see. You used to think that much time is, I cannot withstand without Krishna. So this is the heart is so much saturated with Krishna. So that's why they are great people. এই 6 গোসাইয়ের করি চরণ বন্দন. I salute these 6 Gosai, Goswamis, যাহা হইতে বিঘ্ন নাশ. By my salutation, by their grace, all my obstacles will go away and I will attain the goal. এই 6 গোসাইয়ের জোর গোসাই যার মুই যার মুই তার দাস, দাস হবার পদে রেণু মোরা পঞ্চগ্রাস, 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 তাদের চরণে সেবী ভকতি সনে বাস, জনমে জনমে হয় এই অভিলাষ। I will be a dust, I will be a servant of this six Gosai, this great soul, as we have in our Ramakrishna order, we call 16 children of Ramakrishna. So here, the 16 disciples, but it is 6 disciples of Sri Chaitanya were very prominent and great in devotion. And he said, if I salute at their feet, by saluting at their feet, we generate in our heart great devotion. And all my bigno, all my sin, all my bad things will go away. I will attain Hari Bhakti, love for Krishna. এটা ভালো। কৃষ্ণ কীর্তন সং হরিহরায় নম, কৃষ্ণ যাদবায় নম, যাদবায় মাধবায় কেশবায় নম, গোপাল গোবিন্দ রাম শ্রী মধুসূদন, জয় দেব গিরিধারী গোপীনাথ মদন মোহন, শ্রী চৈতন্য নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত সীতা, হরি গুরু বৈষ্ণব ভাগবত গীতা, শ্রীরূপ সনাতন ভক্ত রঘুনাথ, শ্রীজীব গোপাল ভট্ট দাস রঘুনাথ. This is the way says. The tune is like that. এটা হচ্ছে, এটা song, হরিনাম. নরোত্তম দাস ঠাকুর composed this.
And what does it mean in a nutshell? What does it mean? How does it translate?
Oh, Hari Haraya Namo, I salute the Hari, the Lord who removes my all, takes away my all sins. Krishna, and he is Krishna. It আসছেন সব ধীরে ধীরে, আসুন। কৃষ্ণ, গোবিন্দ, গোপাল গোবিন্দ, রাম শ্রী মধুসূদন। রাম বলেছে সীতা। Then I offer both are devotion. Krishna Bhakti, Rama Bhakti, it's the same. Right. So we are thinking today no one is coming, what will happen? Only she is sitting there just in time. She comes in regular. Her regularity is wonderful. And she wakes me up. Wakes me.
Come back, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Is this the second class on this book?
Second class only.
Because we didn't have one last week. Right?
Only one, and this is the second class. Anyhow, so this is wonderful. These are all. How do you find out like that? I have my phone. I have my phone. I don't find anything. And we say something and she finds out. I also go to Google and I tap. Something goes wrong and it goes here.
Google not listening us.
We do not know. Acha. Now let us go to the page number 2 on this book. তোমাদের ওখানে হবে। The eminently glorious author of Sri Upadeshamrita, Rupa Goswami. See, we can avoid it.
Which two are you?
Page 2, 1, I, at the beginning.
That one.
This is our second class. Second class. This is only second class. Go to the bottom.
Okay.
Bottom.
Oh yeah, we ended at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
And that will start today.
Okay.
Acha. What he is talking, the glorious author of this book, what is he? How is he? So he is talking about this Rupa Goswami. Who is he? Giving a big brief idea. Who is the composer of this book? What is his glory? So Rupa Goswami, who does not know the author of Upadeshamrita. I am avoiding the word Sri. In Vaishnava literature, Sri 1,000 times, 108 times. These are all extraordinary expression of devotion. But for reading, and it is not necessary. So, now who does not know the author of Upadeshamrita, whose name is Sri Rupa Goswami? What was he? His ancestry was a royal dynasty of Bharadwaj Gotra Brahmana. They are all Brahmins and living in Karnataka, no? In the south, from Karnataka, South India, who were particularly knowledgeable in the Yajurveda. Impelled by some special circumstances, his great-grandfather, whose great-grandfather? This writer's great-grandfather. His name was, what is his name? Padmanabha. Padmanabha. Sri is, avoid the word Sri. Sri is as an honor. Sri Ramakrishna.
If it's one Sri, it's good.
Yeah, but many, not many Sris. That's okay.
One Sri.
Okay. Now let us not confuse. Only what is Padmanabha is the name of the great-grandfather. Left his ancestral home for certain reasons. Yes, come in. জুতোটা খুলে চলে আসো, তাড়াতাড়ি করে বসে পড়ুন যেখানে ইচ্ছা। So, see, and his ancestral home, he left the Karnataka, his ancestral home, and settled in Bengal. That's why you'll find the Karnataka, the Kerala people, they're almost their habit. It's almost close to Bengali habits.
Similar to English.
Yeah.
Gouda
Gouda is Bengal.
Gouda
is Bengal. এটাই বলছেন তো, ancestral home, and they settle in Bengal, and that village that called Noihati. We don't know Noihati. On the bank of Ganga, which is situated on the bank of Bhagirath Ganga. Dakshineshwar, and you go further below to Dakshineshwar and go, it will come Noihati. And that was the place on the bank of Ganga. This great-grandfather of Rupa Goswami, he was moved to here in the village that is called Noihati. Padmanabha, his grandson, his name was Kumar Deva. And he had the 3 sons. And these 3 sons, later they became famous. As Sri Chaitanya Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, and Anupama. These 3 sons of Padmanabha's great-grandson, Kumar Dev, that means the father is Kumar Dev. And they are brothers. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and Anupam. Impressed with their extraordinary scholarship, because they are all coming from a great Yajurveda family, the tradition. They are very learned in Yajurveda, repeating the whole Vedas like that, knowing. So qualification and virtuous conduct they had. Then the Muslim ruler was then that time, his name is Hussain Shah. He was the governor of Bengal, a Muslim ruler. And Hussain Shah gave Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, appointed them as ministers in his kingdom. And they give their two names, Sakar Malik and David Khas. That means one is the prime minister of the king, another is the finance minister. They got 2 great positions. And falling in love with Krishna, Sri Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya, they'll give up all this and followed him. And it was a very tedious transference from being the minister and giving up everything. Then the Muslim Hussain Shah thought that what he's doing, he may fight with me or what. So he was very suspicious, and his life was troubled to get out. And then when anyhow he escaped and moved to, because that time fight was there. Hussain Shah is ruling Bengal. He's the governor. But the Odisha, Bengal and Bihar, that is ruled by Hindu King Pratap Rudra. So that they are enemy, Hindu king and Muslim king. Naturally, because it was all India and it was Hindu, and now they entered into it and they possess this part. Naturally, the Hindus are enemy to them. So anyway, so when this which brother I forgot now, Sanatana Goswami, maybe the elder brother, when he joined first, Rupa joined first. So Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, both are brothers. One by one, they left the Hussain Shah's palace and then became
Rupa is the first one.
Rupa, first one. So Rupa Goswami first came out, and following him came Sanatana Goswami. So Rupa and Sanatana, the title was given as Sakar Malik and Dabir Khas, and made them his prime minister. The Rupa was the prime minister, and Sanatana was the personal secretary. I was finance minister. Anyhow, how it was in my mind. But after some time, they came into contact with the savior of Kali Yuga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, renouncing their colossal wealth and all worldly relationship. They became distinguished ascetics, fully dedicating themselves to serving the internal desire of Sri Radha Krishna.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So why did they call him the savior of Kali Yuga? Was this back in the
No,
time?
not they.
The last?
No, not they, but Sri Chaitanya's adjective. Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya, he was the savior of Kali Yuga. It is that is the belief, because he brought that time the Hussain Shah's kingdom. It was the Muslims protested that the Hindus are shouting day and night Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So complained, it is spoiling our spiritual practice. So they said, give a fatwa.
Right.
Yeah, fatwa is given. No, they cannot do that. So all Hindus are forbidden to do Harinam in public. You cannot chant the name of God publicly. You do it in your room, whatever, but privately. We don't. But they can shout Allah, that's okay. But not this. Now it is also same, but it is the same principle going on, because their scripture teaches them. Anyhow, so then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he did, he protested. It's a modern protest, great protester. So but when he came, he was in mad started dancing and singing in the name of Krishna, Krishna, and was going to ecstasy. And then one day he then started gathering people. Others didn't understand. He started gathering people and chanting and Hare Krishna, and people gathered together and make a procession to a Hussein's
Nagar Parikrama.
Nagar Parikrama, and came to Hussain Shah. Hussain Shah was a Muslim, but Hussain was Sri Chaitanya's father's friend. So Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya, started, and it became whole day collecting people like that. It became mass movement, and it became evening. So when it became evening, all the Hindus with the torch in their hand and dancing in the name of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, like that, out loud, and violating the rules of the the ruler. Then they adjust and all ran to Hussain Shah's palace. And suddenly they didn't know, no planning. If they know, police could understand that they can beat and do something. But suddenly so many thousands of people are coming, and led by Sri Chaitanya, and he is dancing and singing in the ecstatic situation. And then entered into the palace or Raj Sabha of Hussain Shah. But he is not coming out of fear. He said that he sent the message, I have come, my name is this, he is my uncle, I have sent to see the uncle. And appeal something, that we are not doing any harm, we are only repeating God's name. Why this imposition? So please take away. That's my appeal. But after long persuasion, then Hussain Shah came and then met Sri Mahaprabhu. And he then appealed. Why are you stopping us? We are taking God's name. We are not doing any harm. You have made a fatwa. Then how the Hindu culture will stay like that? And with his spiritual insight and his sincerity, Hussein Shah was moved and he withdrew the order. And so he made a first Ahimsa movement, not Gandhi.
Yeah, right.
Gandhi was this followed second. কি ও গ্রিফিথ অবজার ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে আচ্ছা আচ্ছা এলে তোমরা হ্যাঁ আমি ভাবলাম বলে সময় আছে আরতি টারতি দেখবে তোমরা
আমাদের অনেক মানে বহুদিনের প্ল্যান
বহুদিনের plan আছে। ঠিক আছে খুব ভালো তো তুমি তো এখানে থাকো তুমি
আমি
আসো না
এখানে
কেন?
থাকি আমি আসি মাঝে মাঝে যখন
আসো।
সময় থাকে
আসো তো দেখা করো চলে গেলে হবে কি করে
নেক্সট টাইম যখন আসবো দেখা করবো
আরে বাবা আমার কতদিন থাকবেন
এক মাস
তবে কেমন করছো আচ্ছা আবার একদিন এসো।
ঠিক আছে চেষ্টা করবো
হ্যাঁ এই সত্যি কথা বলো না চেষ্টা করো ছেলে বুদ্ধিমান তার মানে আসবো না সেটা তো অন্যভাবে বলে দিই
বলে দাও তোমার ব্যস্ততা বলে।
না না
আমি পিএইচডি তে ব্যস্ত সেই কারণে
এখন সামনে কনভোকেশন
কোনটায় কোন
UCLA
ইউসিএলএ
হ্যাঁ কেমিস্ট্রি
I went to UCLA.
Okay.
Number one school.
yeah
Hey,
Go Bruins.
yeah, UCLA group is,
Berkeley,
and he was a he was a professor in UCLA. He taught there for a long time in UCLA. Anyhow, much yes.
Psychology.
Yes. জবের চেষ্টা করেন ঠিক আছে এসো এসো হ্যাঁ।
আসি মহারাজ।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা এলেন ভালো হলো আমরা হলো একটা চা খাবেন সন্ধ্যা আরতি কিন্তু এবারে নয় আবার আবার
আমাদের
হবে
বাড়ি খুব কাছে রামকৃষ্ণ মিশন ইনস্টিটিউট অফ কালচার
ওই জন্যই তো হয়েছে
আমরা প্রায়ই যাই
সেই
আমার বাড়ি খুব কাছে
সেই জন্য আমাদের এখানটা দেখা দরকার আপনার তো ইউ গো টু ইনস্টিটিউট অফ কালচার দ্যাটস এ বিগ থিং but we have small center here we can see how we do
খুব সুন্দর স্মল বলবেন না ভীষণ সুন্দর
okay
এলাম সকলে হ্যাঁ
জয় মা।
আমরা এলাম
Go Brewers.
Yeah.
acha so you get a good support from here 3 UCLA supporters here
One USC.
one UCLA hey you are only cornered
Actually, he is USC also.
yeah so you get half
It's
you- so he was USC also so UCLA can say at 50% and USC can say 50%.
So Maharaj, was it literally the Kali Yuga then?
Collision is Iron Age, in which
Yeah, because
this is a continued. Iron Age does not finish in one day or 2 days. It is according to Hindu mythology. Ages go
very long.
say 10,000, 20,000 years, and calculation is big, depending on some say Yuga is 12 years only. That's a common convention. One Yuga means one age 12 years. But age means Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali. Kali is the Iron Age. Satya is the Golden Age, Silver Age.
So after Iron Age comes Golden Age.
Ah,
So we're in for good times.
at the bad time we are going to up. But somebody
It
said
can't get any worse.
no. But somebody said this is Ramakrishna came. It is Golden Age started. I asked that question. Is this a sign of Golden Age? Then they said no. You know, when a conjunction is just Golden Age and what is called the Dark Age, confluence, Iron Age, confluence happens. Confluence is most dirty.
Some calculation.
Oh, see, my God, see,
1,500.
Acha, see, the duration of Treta Yuga, it was 3,600 times 360. That means 1,296,000 years. Duration of
Suck now.
Satya Yuga is longer. That is the Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga is whose? Rama's Yuga. Rama came in the Treta
The
Yuga.
Golden Age.
And for that,
Not Golden is next.
Golden is
Golden is much earlier.
Oh, I see.
Then Dwapara Yuga, Krishna. That period goes 864,000 years. And last the Kali Yuga, which we are now, 432,000 years. So there are 426,883 years more to finish this Kali Yuga. Oh my God!
Usually maybe 5 or 10.
They have that calculation like this. Oh, 100 year, 1,000 year is nothing.
I like the 12-year idea better. It's too much.
In what way year does Kali Yuga end? That is this. Another 426,000 years you have to wait. 427,000.
Alright.
But anyhow, real thing is that all yugas in the realization of God. If you realize you are in Satya Yuga. And Satya Yuga concept is there. The society was very pure. People were truthful, honesty. They do not know to do any harm to anyone. That is all the good qualities. It's called the 4 legs of the cow.
Mhm.
The cow stands very strongly. But one leg is gone, means there's some pollution comes into the society, into the mind of the people. Truthfulness is not that much. It reduces the holiness, purity, concept of respect, love, reverence, reducing, love for God, reducing. So these are that is, one leg is gone, second leg is gone. Now they say, Kali Yuga, only the cow is standing on one leg. What a terrible problem. So that's why everything is in disorder. Anyhow, now let us say. So the Sakar Mallikan, they left their job, but soon after them they came into contact with the savior of Kali Yuga. That means this Mahaprabhu Chaitanya, renouncing their colossal wealth and all worldly relationship, they became distinguished ascetics, fully dedicated themselves to serving the internal desire of Radha Krishna. On the order of Mahaprabhu, they restored the forgotten holy places of Brajamandal. That is what is their great work. As I told you before also, the Mahaprabhu, when went to Vrindavan, he found it the Vrindavan we see today, it has all turned into forest. Because Muslim aggression time, they destroyed all the temples. That is their culture. Anywhere you go,
Right.
they are good at destroying wherever anything is there. Buddhistic stupa or Hindu mandir, and kill and rape and do. That is the eternal history. How much glorification they do by their words, but in action, that is the history of it. History tells that, and no one to doubt about. But anyhow, so when it was so, and Mahaprabhu was day and night thinking of Krishna and Krishna's place of spiritual place of Vrindavan. So when he went to Vrindavan, he found a forest. But he used to do that way, chant and get into ecstasy. And he used to get into one mood. Then he said, oh, this is the place where Krishna played with the cowherd boys, because he felt he has the vision. So that place is renovated again. And when he did as much as he could do, the rest of the work is given to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. That you stay here and revive all these holy places related to Krishna. So now what we get today, you go to Vrindavan, what you get today, it is the revival effect of Mahaprabhu as also Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. So restored the forgotten holy places of Brajamandal and then re-established proper methods for the worship of the deity, composed then authoritative scriptures on bhakti, and established the codes of good conduct for devotional life. It's a very important thing. So when Ramakrishna came, he lived the life. He was in ecstasy. He does not know anything, like Sri Chaitanya. He was totally absorbed in God, nothing worldly, going anywhere, talking about God only. Have you seen God? Have you this? Cordialization goal of life. That is like Ramakrishna. Sri Chaitanya lived that life. Then when he passed away, he gave this responsibility to the 6 Goswamis. And out of that, Rupa and Sanatana, they are the major. And Rupa Goswami have done so many work, spiritual texts he has written. I think the names list is here. At the end or somewhere I found that. There's a list of books. What he has composed. So here it is mentioned, gently mentioned. In the list bottom. Go bottom. Again manifesting the famous Govinda deity in Vrindavan, constructing a massive beautiful temple establishing an opulent standard of worship for the deity is all accredited to Rupa Goswami. But Govindji, if you go to Vrindavan, the most famous temple is Govindji.
Visited.
It is called Govindji. Govinda means Krishna, Narayana. His temple is the best temple.
Oh, so I
Ah.
should go there when I go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Govindji temple is everyone must see. And that is
Okay.
such a beautiful Govinda Murti. Govindji's Murti was taken away, and when Muslim aggression came, one who took away, the priest took away silently the Govindji. And that is worshipped in where in Saurashtra somewhere.
Hmm.
And this is re-established by Rupa Goswami. This Govindji, re-established. And he appeared in the year 1489 and died. That means birth and death is 1489 to 1564. So he lived quite long time, 64 and 11, no?
1489 to 1564.
হ্যাঁ ওই তো 64 ইয়ার এদিকে আর 11 তাহলে 60 70 75 75. Oh, not long. I am 76 now. But he lived
But
70.
back then, that was a
Yeah, that time a lot. And in Sri Jiva Goswami, he has composed so many books, you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 17, 18 name has been given. And last book he's saying, this Upadeshamrita, this book, what we are holding in our hand. Last one, 18 number. 18 number book is the book we are reading. So this is about very brief story about Rupa Goswami. And now, on this book, there are two commentators have written on each verse. That's why the book is so, looks like big, but it is, main verse are only 11 verses. We will read only 11 verses composed by Rupa Goswami. But as you know, Mool original is simple, but its explanation to understand what they mean, that commentator, the two commentators, one is here first, Radharamana Das, author of the Upadesha. That's it, that is the commentary. One commentary is by, simply remember, underline Radharamana Das commentary. So who is Radharaman? Radharaman Das composed a Sanskrit commentary on this book what we are holding on your hand, named Upadesha Prakashika, which is brief yet essential. He appeared in the dynasty of the Vrindavan Goswami who served Radharaman, the deity which was established and served by Gopal Bhatta. His father's name was Sri Govardhan Goswami and his grandfather's name was Jivan Lala. Sri Jivan Lala was his initiating spiritual master, Dikha Guru, initiating Guru, and also his instructing spiritual master. Radharaman Das Goswami was great scholar, author, poet in Sanskrit and Hindi. His Deepika Deepani, that means this commentary on the Bhagavatam, is highly respected. That means the Radharaman was a great scholar. That's why he wrote like Shankaracharya, the Upanishads are there, Gita is there, but Shankaracharya commented. Ramanujacharya commented. That they are commentators, but they are great people, scholars, and knowledgeable at the same time, spiritually very uplifted. Now we are getting to calm. Now, about the another commentary. What is the another commentary? Satchidananda commentary. Rather, mark the word only. Satchidananda, make it underline. And make the Radharamana underline. That means, these are the two commentators we are talking about now. What is his? About him, it is written by, just quickly I will read it to know about Satchidananda. By composing hundreds of books on Bhakti, Bhakti Vinod, page 4, re-established in this modern era which is degraded by excessive sensual pleasure, the flow of pure devotion, which had temporarily stopped, as it were. He is an intimate, eternal devotee of Sri Chaitanya, due to his having propagated in different ways the pure philosophy of divine love, Prema Dharma, exhibited and preached by Sri Mahaprabhu. He is famous as the seventh Goswami. So they talked about six Goswamis. He is the seventh one. That means he is such respected in the Vaishnava tradition that Satchidananda is the seventh Goswami, as it were. Because he manifested Mahaprabhu's holy names, Gauro Nama, Mahaprabhu's holy land, Gauro Dhama, Mahaprabhu's innermost desire, Gauro Kama, and the narration of Mahaprabhu's pastime, Gauro Lila, is considered the incarnation of Vyasa in the Mahaprabhu's pastime. That means in this tradition of Sri Chaitanya, he is considered one of the greatest role he has taken, that he has composed these books about his holy name of Sri Chaitanya, Gauro Nama. Gauro means Sri Chaitanya. And the Dhama, where he lived, where he was born, where he was raised. And also Mahaprabhu's innermost desire. What was his desire of Mahaprabhu? Love for God, that Kama, Gauro Kama. And also how he, Lila means divine sport of Sri Krishna. He appeared in an educated and cultured family on the 2nd September 1838. A historic person. He was born in 1838. And in the village of Birangara, near the place where Mahaprabhu appearance. That means Mayapur, Sridham Mayapur. That means it is in West Bengal. He was born in West Bengal, where actually Mahaprabhu was born in this Nadia, no?
Nadia Shanti.
Because his afterwards Leela, that was his birthplace. Mother, those days, the ladies, when they get pregnant, they go back to their mother's place. Though it was the place for Mahaprabhu was in Nadia, but mother was pregnant and she went to, what you call the Bangladesh. What is the name?
Silet.
Where Mahaprabhu was born.
Silet.
No.
এই যে আছে এখানে পাবো আমরা Mayapur, actually, that's why he considered that it is as it were his birthplace. Because
Nadia.
Nadia to
Nadia, West Bengal.
Yeah. বাংলাদেশের জায়গাটা হচ্ছে
আচ্ছা ওই
খুলনা?
না
না না
যেখানে
শ্রীমঙ্গল
anyhow we'll get it. Their major activity started. His childhood name was Kedarnath. He was a scholarly and ingenious student. These are all talking about Satchidananda. Understand? Held a high position as a government official under the rule of British Raj. During that time, he served the innermost desire of Gaura Sundar. Gaura Sundar is Sri Chaitanya. The Brahma Sutra, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and the commentaries of the Goswami by composing his own devotional books. That means he was a great writer, commentator. Dhaka Dukhi. Yeah. It is Dhaka Dukhi. Sri Chaitanya. ওইটা মামার বাড়ি। That was the ঢাকা দক্ষিণ, ঢাকা দক্ষিণে ওইখানে, ঢাকার কাছে। In addition, he established Namahatta program. Namahatta means just this hoichoi, crowd. So you sit together and out loud say Hare Krishna, shout and dance. That's called Hatta. Namahatta, programs for the distribution of Harinama Sankirtan and Harikatha, village to village. He organized, you should go to a group of people and sing the name of Krishna here and there and arouse the Krishna consciousness. Anyhow, so he was a very great person in this propagation of Sri Chaitanya's message. He is considered the seventh what is called Goswami. Our Swami was Nityananda Swami's lineage. Swami Sarvadevananda Maharaj. Isn't a very deep devotion. But how he came to Vedanta devotee? That is his.
Interesting.
But our Ramakrishna mission, actually, we are so much into love with this real spiritual tradition of Vaishnava.
It's true.
We love that one-pointed love for God should be the criterion of our life, and how to have it, and how Thakur lived that life.
Yeah.
Sri Ramakrishna lived that life of ecstatic passion for seeing Krishna, seeing, well, only name was Rama, but sometimes he did it with Krishna, the same thing. He did it with Shiva, he did it with Rama. This is a devotional way of approach.
Maybe it is Swamiji's
Swamiji also.
enforcement and charisma.
Swamiji also did that. Swamiji was so much absorbed in Ram, 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 Ram. And one day he was like a mad guy going around the Dakshineshwar, Kashipur Garden House around. And Ramakrishna listening that he was bedridden that time. He said, oh, he has become so ecstatic. How much stronger waves of love or flow has gone through this body. It's only a little bit. That's why it makes him so much mad. That means this tradition is in our tradition. That's why we balance. Bhakti, Jnana, Yoga, all should be balanced. But this is only focused on Bhakti. He composed approximately 100 books in Sanskrit. My God, you can understand what type of scholar is that person. Bengali, Hindi, English, Oriya, Baba, 5 languages. He wrote 100 books in Sanskrit, Bengali, Hindi, English, and Oriya. Because Oriya, why? Because Mahaprabhu lived in Odisha, in Jagannath. So Jagannath language was Oriya language. So that's why when advised some old books you will find Oriya language being mixed with Bengali. That type of language. The names of a few of them are as follows. He has given the names of the book. We do not know anything. We need not have to read that. And now this another commentary on Bhakti Siddhanta. Previously was Satchidananda. So mark it. Radharamana 1, Satchidananda 2, and this is Bhakti Siddhanta. They are also given the commentary. So what is what about him? To know a little bit, on page 6, Bhakti Siddhanta was born in 3rd February 1874. His father was a Siksha Guru, was the famous eternal devotee of Mahaprabhu. His childhood name was Bimala Prasad. From childhood, he was an extraordinary scholar, spiritual genius, and righteous in conduct. When he was 15, due to expertise in all branches of knowledge, the community of elevated Vaishnava, they have at a time adorned him with the title. What is the title? Siddhanta Saraswati. That means he is very much recognized by the scholars and Vaishnava devotees. In 1918, he accepted the renounced order and became known as Paribrajaka Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's gurus were, one was Puri and one was Saraswati. Bharati. Keshav Bharati. Keshav Bharati took the sannyas. And initiation guru was Ishwarpuri, Puri. So they are both into Sankara tradition, but they have emphasized on the devotion side. Understand? But this we also take the sannyas. This Mahaprabhu took the sannyas as we take in the Puri tradition. Ishwara Puri.
তাহলে তোতাপুরের জায়গাটা কি থাকলো যখন
তোতাপুরি।
দর্শনটা দিল?
Totapuri একই, পুরী tradition.
না ওনার জায়গাটা
একই।
একই জায়গা।
Ram Mahaprabhu also, when he goes into ecstasy, all this duality vanish. He lives in Krishna, and Krishna is the man there. Krishna is consciousness, Krishna is life. That's why Hare Krishna, they say Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
The word is, if you go deep, it is the same.
So that's what people great learning.
Huh?
So that's what people great learning.
Saraswati is good. But with 10 division, Giri, Puri, Bharati, Saraswati, Bon, Parbat, Tirtho, Aranya, আর একটা কি আছে? 10টা আরো দুটো আছে।
পুরী গিরি বন ভারতী অরণ্য সরস্বতী।
হ্যাঁ, অরণ্য সরস্বতী।
গিরি, পুরী, ভারতী, বন, অরণ্য, সাগর।
এই সাগর।
আমি ওইটাই
And
চিন্তা
then?
করছিলাম, সাগর।
আশ্রম।
এই দুটো বাদ যাচ্ছিল।
সরস্বতী, তীর্থ।
সাগর and আশ্রম।
মহারাজ ওই এটা দেখতে আনকম।
আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি শি
See,
শি
we are thinking and she finds out. And only this, your phone can give you the whole world. But we are so full.
Google word.
Me being in my hand, I do not know anything. And see how many sampradaya, it comes to split second.
Yeah, that's
Giri,
really good.
Puri, Bharati, Bon, Tirtho, Saraswati. Then Sagar, আর একটা হলো
আশ্রম, পর্বত।
পর্বত, সাগর পর্বত, ওই পর্বতটা বাদ গেছিল। সেই জন্য he took the sannyas. He took sannyas from ওই যে ভক্তি সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী. His Diksha Guru was supremely worshipful of Sri Gaur Kishore Babaji. Sri Mahaprabhu's birthplace of Sridham Mayapur, he established his original monastery. It is for his life you want to know. And then he developed centers all over Odisha, Madras, Mumbai, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, throughout the whole of India, as well as Western and Eastern countries. In those he taught educated, cultured youths of Premamai, saturated with divine love instruction of Srimad Mahaprabhu, attracting them by his heart, touching the instruction and his ideal devotional character. He initiated them into renounced order, called Tridanda Sannyasa. He became a sannyasi and he gave the promulgated the idea of Tridanda Sannyasi, sent them to preach both domestically and internationally, and inspired them to publish spiritual journals in various languages. He also established the Vaishnava systems of occupational duties known as Daiva Varnashram. Anyhow, so much of his achievements. Lastly, I am specially obliged to the present day head and Acharya of the Gauriya Sam. He is acknowledging Bhaktivedanta, Bhamana Maharaj, etc.
Maharaj, Nityananda Mahaprabhu, how he is connected to the Sri Gauranga?
Yes, Nityananda Swami was becoming a monk, but Sri Chaitanya says, no, I will be a monk, you stay in the home. So that if everyone becomes a monk, general people will say, oh, Tale, there is no hope for us, we are householders. Sri Chaitanya says, I cannot go back, but I request you that you stay at home, live in a married life, and live an ideal life. There is no less than Sri Chaitanya, but the same spiritual ecstasy and love flowed through that Nityananda. That's why Nityananda's contribution is no less than Mahaprabhu's. So they are contemporary.
Were they brothers or related?
Not in that relation, but he was a devotee and they met together and then they get friendship and followed the same path. But actually Advaita Nityananda Prabhu কি বললে এই Sri Advaita Acharya, the teacher. Nityananda is that Nityananda who are talking about, and Sri Chaitanya
Sri Advaita
Sita.
হরি গুরু বৈষ্ণব ভাগবত।
Hey. So they are all contemporary people. Now they are so he's with this prayer. This is 2 paragraphs. It ends. So it is the humility, humbleness of everyone. In the Vaishnava tradition, they always, and in any Vedanta tradition also, they offer their salutation to the Guru and who have inspired. So say, What is the last part? আমি পড়তে পারি না এগুলো। আদদানস তৃণম দন্তৈর idam yache punah punah simat rupo padam bhuje dhuliya sama janma janmani. Sanskrit word is, this is Sanskrit mantra. So he says that I am, what is that? I am clasping a straw between my teeth. You know, Vaishnava Shastras, they say, if you go to any honorable spiritual person, you take a straw and bite in your tongue and go approach people. That means I am like a cow, ignorant like a cow. Oh teacher, please help me. Out of great respect for the Guru, they approach. It's a tradition. It's a how you, every tradition goes in their own way. In our tradition, we go and salute. Vaishnava tradition, they lay flat with hands like that. So,
Devotion.
the expression of devotion.
Same slok from Gita. Tadvidhi pranipratana pariprasthana seva.
Yeah.
Guru kache giye.
But that is okay. But how you do that, the ritual, you take a straw. Cows eat straw. So I am like I do not know anything of spirituality. Oh Guru, you are my Guru. I am my dull intellect. Cows have no idea. They only eat grass and chew it, and then again eat and chew it, and live hard in the home they stay. No? So I am like that. I am in the world like that. That a cow live in ignorance and dullness, and we are always engaged in the world and worldly thing. I have no knowledge. Oh Guru, please help. That's why Dante Trinoloya.
But that's why Swamiji said, don't do you were cow.
Yes, that's true. When Swami Vivekananda, there is a communication between Swami Vivekananda and the writer of the Gospel, M. So, Master Masa is very humble, devotee-like person. So he said, he wrote a letter to Swami Vivekananda. He was in this country probably that time. He said, oh, he came to see Ramakrishna, such a spiritual giant who is to live in God consciousness every split second in Samadhi, like Mahaprabhu. And see what has happened, nothing has happened to me. And that was the humble letter written to Vivekananda. And who, Master Masa is senior to him. Master Masa is a master, and he was a student. And then they came to Ramakrishna. And then Vivekananda became Vivekananda. Then Master Masa, a humble devotee. Both have contributed so much. So then Swami Vivekananda wrote this. ছিলেন গরু, হইয়াছেন মানুষ, হইবেন দেবতা. You were a cow. Like a most ordinary person living like ordinary their life of eating, sleeping, and just mundane life. You have become manus. You have become a human being. Human being, you have also manus means you are aware of your consciousness. I am not man. Manhush. So you have become now. At least you are aware. You are not a cow. Your life is not like that. You think that no progress. See how much progress you have done. Chilen Guru. You used to live like a mundane worldly person, eating, sleeping, and dying one day, as anyone does. But by Ramakrishna's grace, Hoiyachen Manush, you have become aware, or you have become conscious about your divinity. And what will happen? Continue. Hoiven Devata. You will be God. You will be divine. So, why did you say I have not gained anything? So we coming to Ramakrishna, we didn't gain anything? Yes, we have gained anything. Why? We have gained so much. We are leading ordinary life. Now we are aware. Every time we read the Vedanta or books, this, that, we are getting aware. Oh, who I am not. Though I am steeped in body consciousness. But till every time it says, no, you are not the body. You are the Atman. You are the pure. In you is God, no? So that is the development. So বলছেন, therefore clasping a straw between my teeth, repeatedly I beg to obtain the dust of Rupa Goswami's lotus feet. Birth after birth. Huh? I want to be at the feet of Rupa Goswami, who is such an exalted spiritual personality, who has composed these Upadeshamrita. I fall at the feet of him and write this commentary. So we now have 3 commentaries. Listen back. One is Radha Ramana on page 4. Bottom is Satchidananda. And one was before.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati.
Yeah.
Third one.
Radha Ramana, Satchidananda, and Bhakti Siddhanta. 3. Got it? Parama, did you get 3? 3 commentaries.
Yes, I did.
That will get into in our journey. When you read the first
Yes,
verse, then they will give this commentary of this and this and that.
right.
So we have to be referred again and again. These 3 names will come.
Yes.
And we now know who are the great people. Okay, so now we can end here. Our time. We have already crossed the time. But editor's preface, just I run quickly, and then we'll start the book next day. Verse 1. Okay, we are delighted. Editor's preface on page 9, IX. We are delighted to present the 3rd English edition of Sri Upadeshamrita, a translation of the Hindi edition of Nitya Lila Pravishta Om. See the adjective. Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Sri. These are adjective. Name is Srimad. That's also adjective. Bhakti Vedanta. So you can say the only Narayan Swami. That's a Narayan Swami. Narayan. Only one word you remember, Narayan. All are adjectives. And in Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj later Hindi edition of this book, he included abridgment of the Bhakti in Vinod Thakur 12 by essays on verses 2 and 3. Therein we wrote a separate preface as follows. Following suit, this current English edition contains abridgment of those important essays. The word-for-word synonyms for the verses of Upadeshamrita as presented in Annaya format, meaning the natural order of the word in an English sentence. And Sanskrit word Annaya literally means the natural order of or connection of the word in sentence. We pray that Gurudev, Bhakti Veda Vinod Thakur, Rupa Goswami, and authors of commentaries within are pleased with this presentation. We beg the respected readers to please forgive us for any errors. That's all. Okay? Okay, so we'll start then page 3 next time. Okay?
Great.
And it is very interesting, no? Bhakti people or Jnani people should pay emphasis to the 6 urges of unfavorable, which are unfavorable to bhakti. In our bhakti practice, we should have to control the 6 urges, human urges. First point, Bacho Begam, our speech. The beg, the flow, and which takes us tangentially close, control your speech. Bacho Begam. Manasa Krodha Begam, anger, which you are always a victim. Control. Jivha Begam, the tongue, eating, this, that, time goes away. And also Jivya is very passionate to 90% of our world of the expenses of the household goes on eating, no? Udaro Pasthubegam. Udara means this pet eating and sexual energy or passion, like that. Eteno Begam Jo Vishaheto Dhira. That person is called Dhira, man of wisdom, who can control this passionate urge of all these things. And they should be sarvam api prithivim sa sishyate. We can attain the whole universe. So we'll read that. Yes. Thank you. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanam Astu. So you all got book? You got book? Acha, you can get one. Now you can. Acha. Chalo.
Swami,
Rekhe do.
remember in 1994 when Swami Sarvadevananda invited Amit Goswami, or were they, remember, Amit Goswami,
Huh?
the famous quantum physicist?
Huh? He was also in the
They
Goswami,
were,
in the same lineage.